First, the top stories. 242nd Sri Sri Bijoy Govindaji Haikru Hidongba held at Hangapat in presence of Governor Ganeshan. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur claims migrants from other states have been issued scheduled tribe certificate in Chandel district. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina signed 7 Memorandum of Understanding. Liz Truss officially becomes Britain's new Prime Minister at an audience with Head of State Queen Elizabeth II. India records 4,417 fresh COVID cases, along with 23 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV English News. I'm Christina, and now the news in detail. The 242nd Sri Sri Bijoy Govindaji Haikru Hidongba was held today at Sagolban, Thangapat. The event was organized by Bijoy Govinda Savayit. Haikru Hidongba is a social religious ceremony performed every year on 11th day of Langban month. Manipur Governor Ganeshan, MP Laisemba Sanajauba, Patsoy MLA Sapam Keba, and other committee members attended the function. During the function, MP Laisemba Sanajauba said the ceremony was introduced during the reigns of Irengba Maharaj, still Maharaj Moramba, to maintain peace and harmony. The ritual will discontinue for 200 to 300 years and again continue during the reigns of Maharaj CHRISTINA and continue till today. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur has claimed that the migrants from other states have been issued scheduled tribe certificate by the Chandel District Authority. Addressing press conference held at the Press Club today, President of Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur, Asang Kasar, said people from Bihar, Rajasthan and other states not only have scheduled tribe certificate, but they also have job cards. He added that it was important to identify who issued that scheduled tribe certificate and should take action against them. Owing the situation, if the wrongdoings are not promptly rectified, the indigenous people would extinct. Despite their complaints, nothing has been done about the situation as of yet. A memorandum will be submitted to the Chief Minister regarding the matter, he added.
Scheduled tribe ST natrasu ST ki certificate hasilaga अखोई जॉब कार्ड पाइरंबा मयाम से अखोई थेनरकपदगी मसे अखोई येलहोमी की इंटरेस्टा यामना अकाइबा मा निंगब काइनिंगाई मसक अमा वे हायर अथॉरिटी ना कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट की अथॉरिटी सिंगना करिमत तौददना होजिक फावबद मोई की जॉब कार्ड से एंजॉय तौर ले अदु एरदी मसी की करप्शन से कनाना होब्रा हाइबसे कनाना सेमब्रा हाइबसे मसी लेंगाकना थिथोकपीबा तंगाई फते हाइबना अखोई हाइनिंगी नतना अखोई लेपाक से सुमाइना दुम तौन लेरदे लेपाक से मिवई सिंसे करमाइना लेगदबनो हाइरिबा होजिकी ILP की परमिट लौरगा ST की सर्टिफिकेट पाइरगा जॉब कार्ड सेमलंबा हाइबसे मयामना खंथबियो अदुगा ST नतबा मन ST की सर्टिफिकेट लौबा हाइबसिसु मयाम खंथबियो अदुगा मसिकुमसे मतुंग मनावदसु तौबिगनु अदो होजिक लेरिबा से प्रेजेंट लेंगाकना मसे थवाय यावबिरे हरगा investigation amat tawbiraga athuba matamda mase chumthopio haibase Indigenous People Forum Manipur na mase mayamda thamjabani.
Kuki Students Organization KSO Tecnopal District inspected the under construction of JEO office in Tecnopal District. President of KSO Tecnopal District, Thangboy Lungdim, Secretary Daniel Mate and other KSO members were present in the inspection visit. Speaking to the media, Secretary of Kuki Students Organization, KSO Tecnopal District, Daniel Mate stated that the JEO office, which will be primarily responsibility for bringing changes to the educational system, has begun construction in 2019 and there has been numerous complaints about poor quality maintenance. Even an appeal has been made to Chief Minister to complete the office construction, but due to incomplete construction of the office, JEO is now seated in a corner of the DC office. He therefore urged the Chief Minister to finish the building the district's sole JEDO office, which has been under construction for more than 3 years, realizing the problem its residents were facing.
Masigi office building si 2018-19 na sanction to ba pot ni adu 2019 da gi sawa hawdu hoji phausi luisindra ga thambi le hoji akhoi gi district ki jari o si ma si office proper office laite adu ga DC complex ta DC gi mafam da kachin macha ma da phamaga mana to go do pang do pang thok do office ki thabak su pang thok ngam da na leiri mamang da su chahi mamang da akhoi honorable CM ga una matam da su akhoi si photo si kap laga puruga si honorable CM ma masamak da su photo si ulaga quality phatabagi moong du ko na ukre aduga luisin nga iso ko request oram mane adu nimit su mana so dumak te mana so promise or luisin biye lobby ge action lobby ge nam hairam mane adu election so mungla election so loire hoi phaudi mai phibam same condition da thambiri adudina honorable CM na su kitang sida meeting chambi nga ko ke so site ge request mu
Scheduled Tribes Demand Committee, Manipur, along with women vendors of Kagwa Market Stack, stayed in protest at Kagwa Market today, demanding inclusion of Meitei or Meitei in Scheduled Tribe list. Speaking to the media, Vice President of Scheduled Tribes Demand Committee, Sapam Beiga, stated that as Scheduled Tribes are not linked with any particular religions, everyone is free to practice whichever religion they like, and urged the public not to denigrate Scheduled Tribes. He also pleaded the people of Manipur to support the STDCM demand in order for our future generation to receive job reservations, and because the majority of the northeastern states are Scheduled Tribes.
Tungi generation ki damakta akoi di sigrani tungi milon ki damakta isa isu lari laisu haiba mayam sina tawai se akoi su matin pangpham thoi akoi su saru ga ngero atu moi ki damakta mama akoi ne lamching laga moi na taw ko thabakta akoi ne moi ki matin handa dai dana matin pangani.
Taking part in the protest, Huidrom Bilasnid stated that as a mother, she has supported the state's progress at every state and would continue to do so. Residents of Terra Lukram Leirak stake a protest against the assault of a woman vendor by a police officer at Sagolban Terra Lukram Leirak today. A woman who took part in the protest said Sub-Inspector Haubizam Babu Chauba, who is accountable for assaulting a woman vendor, fracturing her shoulder bone and dislocating her jaw, needs to be arrested right away to prevent more commotion. She added that the woman vendor was beaten and strangled by Haubizam Babu Chauba from Sagolban Terra Sapam Leirak on Sunday night. She demanded arrest and suspension of Haubizam Babu Chauba from his post. Due to such atrocities by the police, people are afraid of them. She also said a case has been registered regarding the incident and also appealed to the Chief Minister and the local MLA to look into the incident.
Amagumbi amada mana kungpang na net na kau na tawda masi tawkaninge aikoy maitai gi chanabi dasu masigumba niti niwam masi laite aduna masi matungda amuksu tawdana ba isage aikoy gi same site gi aikoy gi akan ba pemiyeng changhaningi aduga police hairasidi micham prajai pena police ro bada mamale taraga di kitang aikoy gi support oi gada ina kanmina do micham prajai aikoy di police mana loi chendo hale ko uniform bada kire kanana koi thasu doino lairu bai ke kana gada ge makot aduna asiguma miwai sing sing training mapung phana phangdaba mi ngakane makoi se aduna phaba phangjiba miwai se eko gi same site gi kana men changena ni ga ngasi nu sida phana ba tawiro marani matungina danji sak chaba do pinghan ni kariguma masida haibadi yamna possible oiba lakta taragadi koi laikai hupana civil society organization mayam amadi maira paibi ima ipl khangde any amadara akan bokongjan chaksan lagani.
Kakching Wari Ward Number 1 National People's Party NPP unit celebrated Teachers' Day At Kakching Wairi Kongoy Community Hall, a floral tribute was paid to Dr. KRISTINA and presented gifts to the teachers from Kakching Wairi Ward Number 1, including 14 former teachers during the celebration, attended by Kakching Constituency MLA Mayang Lambam, Rameshwar, President of NPP Kakching Unit, S.H. Siamzai, and retired Assistant Teacher S.H. Bidur. Speaking at the event, MLA M. Rameshwar stated that the teaching is the noblest profession, hence teachers should appropriately guide and mentor the students. He said the general public should also respect and support the teaching profession, as this profession plays a significant role in bringing changes in the society.
Aina tadi orang ni bawa tu aina kusira, thapa kau itu kalau pulang kan, langsung dengan apa aina hotel lagi, lagi, disiplin lagi, atau mana lagi kan, kita ada, asyik orang praktikal ni kusira ni, apa pun lain kan mereka perjalanan ada lagi. Teacher is a real teacher when he lives by example, when he sets an example. Bukan mama, pilih apa? Bukan mama, mama itu kursi mana tinggal, malu asyik cuma lain aja.
A team of Taubal Commando arrested a person along with 146 grams of heroin powder yesterday at around 4:30 p.m. Based on an input from 16 Assam Rifles, the team led by O. WANGKHEMCHA Additional SP Operations Taubal and assisted by OCN Sadananda under the supervision of Taubal SP CHRISTINA Haubism conducted the operation. The arrested person has been identified as Swantak Lalkuma Waipai, age 37, son of Lamnei Mang Waipai of More Ward Number 2, Tengnopal District. He was arrested while coming on a Maruti Ecovan silky silver color with registration number MN03P1920 from Kangabok, along with 11 soap cases containing suspected heroin powder weighing 146 grams. The arrested person and the seized articles, including the vehicle, have been handed over to Taubal Police Station, and a case has been registered for further investigation. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.
DS Enterprises Kasamthong na organize toba mga suba langbal kakil. Nakadol ba September gi tang taraga tagi October gi tang taraga ni toy pawma Palace compound na leiba apta kangjay bung da pangthok sargan.
Langbal Kaithil asida Manipur da leiriba full khudingmakki cultural item amadi store sing thongbigani.
Mangarak suba Langbal Kaithil asida national amadi international gi oiba store chama hena saruk yagadori.
Nipal tamgana pangthokwa festival amani. Festival asida gambling item amati yaujaroi handloom handicraft amadi disabled singi oina Soul 20 khudong tawa thamjai.
Tongan musical event, rock show, Manipuri matam isai loinana with the star dance competition amadi fashion event kaya su Langbal Kaithil uba phongbigani.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
Welcome after the break. The District Election Officer of Bisnupur, Lorembam Bikram, today chaired a meeting with all recognized political parties in the district as a conference hall of Mini Secretariat Complex in Bisnupur. The meeting deliberated on special summary revision of photo electoral rolls 2023 and rationalized of polling stations in the district. During the meeting, DEO Lorembam Bikram urged for inputs and cooperation from all political parties in the exercise for special summary of photo electoral rolls and rationalize of polling station, which is being undertaken by the District Election Office. Izaz Hassan, Deputy DEO Bisnupur, apprised political party representatives that consequent upon the amendment of Representations of the People Act of 1950 and 1951, there will be 4 qualifying dates, that is 1st January, 1st April, 1st July, and 1st October to register in electoral rolls as opposed to the earlier single qualifying date of 1st January only. 17-plus youngsters can now apply in advance and not necessarily wait for the prerequisite criterion of attaining age of 18 years on 1st January of a year. He stated. Izaz Hassan continued that collection of Aadhaar number can be done by filling Form 6B through online and offline modes. It may be mentioned Bishnupur district topped the state in electors furnishing Aadhaar data as on August 2022 with 86.71% of electors furnishing their Aadhaar data. Izaz Hassan also highlighted that polling stations having more than 1,500 electors shall be rationalized before the draft publication of electoral rolls, adding that the final electoral rolls will be published on 5th January 2023. EROs and political parties, representatives from BJP, INC, JDU, and NPP attended the meeting. India Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today signed 7 Memorandum of Understanding MOUs on issues related to water sharing, railways, space, science and judiciary in New Delhi's Hyderabad House. Following the signing of the MOUs, senior officials from both sides exchanged the agreement in presence of PM Modi and Bangladesh PM Sheikh Hasina. Prior to signing of the MOUs, delegation-level talks were also held between PM Modi and Bangladesh PM Sheikh Hasina counterpart. Speaking at the press conference at the Rashtrapati Bhawan, the Bangladeshi Prime Minister said that her talks with Modi would focus on improving the condition of the people in the respective countries, reducing poverty and economic development. Highlighting India's contribution in Bangladesh's liberation war, Hasina said that India is our friend and it is always a pleasure for her to visit India. She also stated that the main focus of the two countries is working together so that people not only in India and Bangladesh but across South Asia can get better life. Hasina will also later meet President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar. A fake currency racket was busted by a team of Nagaon police in Guwahati today and recovered a huge stash of fake Indian currency notes from the gang. A team of the police conducted raids in Guwahati, Hatigaon area. During the raid, the police recovered fake currency notes with a face value of Rs 20 lakhs along with printing machines. 4 persons, including a woman, were arrested in the raid. They have been identified as Mofizul Islam, Sadiqul Islam, and Rima Baisia. Liz Truss officially became Britain's new Prime Minister today at an audience with Head of State Queen Elizabeth II after the resignation of Boris Johnson. The former Foreign Secretary, aged 47, was seen in an official photograph shaking hands with the monarchs to accept her offer to form a new government and become the 15th Prime Minister of her 70-year reign. The symbolic ceremony took place at the sovereign's remote Balmoral retreat in the Scottish Highlands as the Queen was deemed unfit to return to London due to ill health. Truss was announced winner of an internal vote of Conservative Party members yesterday after a grueling contest that began in July. India recorded a total of 4,417 fresh COVID cases, along with 23 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours, bringing the country's overall COVID tally to 4,44,66,862. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry, 6,032 has been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,28,030, taking the daily positivity rate at 1.20%. The total active cases has been declined to 52,336 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.69% as per the data. According to the Health Ministry, 213.72 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the national-wide vaccination drive. Before we wrap up, let's look to the headlines once again. 242nd Sri Sri Bijoy Govindaji Haikru Hidongba held at Thangapat in presence of Governor La Ganeshan. Indigenous Peoples Forum Manipur claims migrants from other states have been issued Scheduled Tribe certificate in Chandel district. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina signed 7 Memorandum of Understanding. Liz Truss officially becomes Britain's new Prime Minister at an audience with Head of State Queen Elizabeth II. India records 4,417 fresh COVID cases along with 23 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Today's bulletin. Thank you for being with us.